Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Roman Sionis from the Birds of Prey. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, so Roman, sure. Black mask, maybe. At this point in time, when I'm recording this, because I'm trying to do this ahead of time to give you guys, well, to give myself some time to do this, but also to get it ready and give you guys something to draw. He's supposed to be black mask? I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's what he's been reported as, and hopefully I'm not. Well, you know what? No spoiler, nothing. If you've watched the movie at this point, then you know, and either I'm wrong, I'm right, or it's been shown. So anyway, but the point is, I guess he's supposed to be the black mask, but they haven't quite shown in the trailer. I've only watched one, and they don't talk about it. They don't call him that, but I assume he is. So, but they call him Roman Sionis. So I don't know if that's his name. He's the black mask? If it's going to be a surprise. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. But for the most part, he's a guy wearing a suit. He's the bad guy, you know? So this ought to be pretty easy because we're pretty much just drawing a suit, and that's about it. I know that sound. Sorry, I know that sounded very lackluster. Like, that's it, nothing to do, boring. But I just meant that, you know, we don't have to worry about weapons, details, specifics, because he pretty much is a cool guy in a cool suit. There we go. There's more positive spin on it. Okay. So let me just finish up a few little notes here, and then we'll move on to drawing a suit. And there's a couple now. So this might be the second one that I do, because there's a few different pictures of him wearing different suits, and you know, if I can, hopefully the next one I will do is going to be of him wearing a black mask, you know, hopefully wearing the trademark, this is what he is. But I don't know, we'll see. So for now, I'm just going to draw a guy in a suit, and we'll see what happens, okay? Ooh, I want to draw a black mask though. I want to have some fun with it. Okay, so now let me, he's got some cool trademark gloves at least, you know, we'll do something with that. And I drew like a side view of him like this, so I could draw one of the hands off and down so you can kind of see the glove. Let's see the fingers out like this. Do one in like this, and the other one's behind. And that'll let us emphasize the gloves, because it's got this cool different colored finger there. Okay, that'll work for that. Let's see. Let me finish up this one. And this one I did kind of have out, like extended, doing something. Okay, so here's the other trick to it is I don't have any details of this character to say, well, this is what he does and this is how he does this, and look at him in this position, you know? I just have a couple little screenshots or character images that I can build off of. And so I'm just you know, gonna have his hand just kind of out, almost extended, like, here we go, take my hand and let's see where this movie takes us. But I will say this, I hate to be negative, I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about this movie. It's gonna be awesome. Even if it's not, you know what, it's another movie that we get to watch. And I say, good, awesome. The more superhero movies we can watch, I'm excited. Good or bad, I'm excited, you know? Okay, so let me see if I can figure out how to draw him real quick. And so I'm not very good at drawing likenesses, but let me see what I can do for a Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you know? Let me see how I can draw something. All right. What can I do to make it look like him? Not much. Not much. So sorry about that. We're just going to go with what we can. Whatever I can do is what we're going to do. Okay, sorry if I got quiet. I just started concentrating there. And yeah, it's not too bad. All right, that's not too bad. I mean, it's not, like I said, you're not going to look at that and say, oh, that's Ewan McGregor. But, you know, it doesn't look like, you know, we'll try to think of someone else. I don't know. But I say, let's go for it. I think I'm happy with that. Let me see the shape of the head. Let's see if there's anything I can do with the hair. Maybe I went too high there. Bring it out a little bit like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to erase some of this. So all we have is the more confident lines, not these sketch lines. So I can build off of that. And we're going to welcome everybody that skipped over to the Sharpie portion, because some people just like to watch the Sharpie only. They don't want to watch me or listen to me ramble while I'm sketching this all out. And that's okay. I'm happy with anybody watching any certain part of this video. I mean, even if you watch just the end, that's one part that you watched, and I appreciate everything. Okay, so I think I'm ready to go here. I left enough of a ghost of an image that I can start. And let's welcome the people that skipped. So, welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly a fine point, but the pen is a little finer than the fine point, and I can find the things that the fine point can't quite find. Booyah! Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun and see where we go. So, I've already talked about it in the sketch that I don't know if he's the Black Mask. I know he's been referenced as that, but I can't draw a mask because I haven't seen one yet, so I don't know what he looks like, but I know what Roman looks like. So I've sketched out my idea of it, and I left a little bit of a ghost of an image that I don't know what this is, but I left a little bit of a ghost of an image so I can draw it out and figure out where I'm going to go from here. So I'm going to start with a Sharpie pen with the fine details and start with the eyes. So I'm going to draw just a little bit of the top lid like this, and see if I've got them, and I do, see if I've got them, you know, in a good spot, because I don't want them like this. So that works out like that. So I'm going to draw a little bit of the iris, like that. And, ooh, that one's a little too off to the side. I can only draw so many details because this is so tiny. So I'm just going to kind of drop it a few for the pupil, like that. Do the same thing here, and try to fix my mistakes, because I already went off. So let me see what I can do here and try to bring this in just a little bit. And see, I can't draw the bottom of the eye because it's going to bleed too much. So all I can really do is try to make this work with what I got, and I'm going to draw the brow like this, draw the other one like that, and build off of this. So I kind of have his face, if this is straight at you, I have it kind of turned like this, just ever so slightly. So I can kind of build a little bit of a brow, a bridge of a nose like this, but I can't do too much because, again, these are going to bleed. So I'm just kind of emphasizing a few things just to give us a few lines like that. That's all I can really do. Anything else and it's going to bleed too much. So I'm going to give him the little divot in his nose right there like that. Going to kind of give him something for the mouth, and then draw the bottom lip. So see, there's only so much I could do with these Sharpies, but I think that's gonna work, and then color will kind of hide a few more things. So we'll kind of give him a little bit of a smile like that, okay? So we're gonna give him a bottom jaw, then work on his jawline over this way, kind of come up and do this like this. Oops, let me try to smooth that out. And I'm gonna thicken this up too, because this Sharpie is about to come into play and it's really super thick. So I'm kind of playing around with the line width to try to make it match what's about to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up his other jaw over here. Again, I'm gonna thicken that up just a little bit. Come up here for the ear. Then just do kind of something like this, just to give it that little ear edge. I'm gonna draw some brows, sideburns like this. Then work on his hairline. So something like that. So his hair is kind of like slicked back, so I'm gonna play around with like maybe something like that, just to kind of play around with what a slick back hair might look like for someone as cool as him, you know? And there you go. And let's stop there. I don't want to draw all the lines because I want color to take care of a lot of it, and this will give us enough to emphasize his hairstyle. Maybe one more, because I see if I do like this, that'll give us more of an edge. So that's on top, these are on the edges, okay? All right, so let's work our way down, but I'm gonna switch over to the other Sharpie now. Just gonna just draw his neckline and then move over. So there we go. All right, so he's just wearing a suit, you know, nothing special. I talked about this in the sketch that I don't know much about this character yet. All I have to go by are just a few screenshots. So I pretty much am just drawing a guy in a suit. That's it. I mean, it looks good. I like what I'm doing, and it's a good exercise, but I'm just letting you know, no mask, no weapons, nothing like that, because the pictures I have are a cool guy in a cool suit. Okay, so let's go with the one that he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. So we're just gonna draw his shirt open like this, and I'm gonna draw the edges of his coat coming down like this. Oops, I don't know why I bumped it like that, but hey, that's what we're doing. The other edge of the coat like this, draw it out for the edge. We'll go ahead and do the other one too, so we got him at the same distance. Bring it in just a little bit because he's a thin guy who is has well-tailored suits that flow to his body type. I'm gonna draw the collar like that, just bring it on in. Draw the edge of it there. Same thing, let's draw this collar here, about where that one was. Bring it on in. And he's got pockets, but I'm not worried about that. But he does have like this fluffy Hawaiian shirt that we're gonna kind of bring in like that. And since it's just a suit and we're not adding too much detail, let's go ahead and just give him a middle like that, where it's buttoned over. Go and do this, and let's go ahead and draw just like a little bit of a pocket coat. At least that's something we can do. That'll give us some details. And bring this one up over here. Go back like that. Then I'm going to come up here for the sleeve. Come over here for the pocket, the shoulder. And I got it bumped a little bit because this arm is up. So I'll just put a little bit of stress on the crease, like that. Look at that mess up. Like the suit's bent from him raising his arm like that. Just a little, you know, a little something different. And this arm we're gonna have out. He's just kind of going out like this, you know. That's the other downside to not knowing much about this character is I kind of have to just pose him how I want, which is fun for me, advantageous, but I can't give you like his trademark, well, here's his gun, or here's his, you know, floopity floop, because I don't know what kind of floopity floop he has. Okay, so then his hand I'm just drawing out, just kind of extended, and I'm following my sketch, so I'm not just drawing fingers, I'm actually following the sketch that I did. which I'm just trying to emphasize that if you plan, you can do stuff like that. Just easily draw it out. He does have a two-colored glove, and I think there's probably more on the inside too, but I can't tell. I have no idea. I can see the colors, but I can see the side. I can't see what's on the palm. So we're just going to kind of do something like this just to emphasize that it's got a little bit more in there, and heck, we'll just do something like that, okay? Just to show that it's the palm, it's got something in there, and we'll color it up and make it look good. Okay, so let's draw. I'll tell you what. Let's do like that right there. That little little extendo wrist thing. Ligature. That's what that is. Okay, so let's draw this other one just hanging down. Gonna come down here. Draw the suit. Draw on his suit. Draw on that side. Now I'm drawing this side. Draw on the suit. Going to add some lines. I drew that side, so now I did that. Okay, so let's draw his hand. Now this one's just hanging down, just pretty much doing that, nothing special. So I'm just gonna draw the top there, draw the bottom like this. And sometimes I'll break it up like that just to get that feel for this part, this little triangle, because it helps me place the hands much better. Or not place, but it helps me see where the hands are going much better. Okay, these fingers are all kind of wrapped behind itself. But again, he's got that cool other layer to the here, we'll emphasize it here better, a little bit more. The other layer to the glove. Oh, I couldn't think of it. Okay. And there, we'll just do that. And that'll emphasize that he's wearing gloves, so when we color it, we can have a little fun. So pants are just regular pants, just tailored to his body. Come down here to his knee, down there. And they're pretty thin. He's a thin guy, so I'm just following his body shape. Okay, and again, we'll just add just a few little wrinkles and folds. Just to, give it something. All right. Okay, so now in the picture that I have, he doesn't have any socks, so we're just going to draw some ankles like that into the shoes, and then draw the shoes. That we'll go ahead and give him a heel over here too, and so same thing. We'll draw just a simple shoe. Draw that heel, and add just a little bit of. We'll add like that little crease, and then he's got them tied up. We'll go ahead and do something like this, just to emphasize that it's a fancy shoe that's tied up. And same thing, we're just going to keep it simple. We're not going to draw all those lines, all the strings. I just wanted to draw and emphasize that it's that right there. And I think, let's look at that detail. Yeah, it's got some detail on the top of the shoe, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's just do it. Let's just take care of the rest with color. So that, oops, sorry, took off. Anyways, I'm sorry. So that is Roman Sionis, possibly the Black Mask from Birds of Prey. Let's go color it. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.